in the book reading section, what is traditionally called. I request Seerat, the granddaughter of the General, who is a student of Class 8 at the British School in Delhi, to kindly come on the stage and read her selected portion from the book. Seerat?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am privileged to talk about my great-great-grandfather, Sepoy Atma Singh. My grandfather, Sepoy Atma Singh, was a burly Sikh, a fair-complexioned man. His rosy cheeks used to turn ruddier under the summer sun. He was a simple, down-to-earth Sipahi, a private in the army, an accomplished drummer. He was in the pipes and drums platoon of the 67 Punjabis, presently the 1st Battalion, the Parachute Regiment. In the good old days, the pipers were the traditional vanguard of the infantry battalions and led them into the battlefield. My grandpa's pay was a meager 17 rupees, or even less. We grew up hearing Colonel Bogey's March or other martial music of the army, which he used to play with his knuckles on the dining table at dinner every day. He made us kids recite the Mool Mantra, which is the first stanza of a holy scripture before food was served. After dinner, he would regale us with the stories of the Great War. We would hear him with rapt attention. Once, he recounted a story about his return to Dolta, our ancestral village near Rawalpindi, when he was discharged from the army after the war in 1918. As he had been wounded and his right hand had been incapacitated, he could not maintain his beard and long unshorn hair. Consequently, he had to shave them off. On reaching home, he knocked on the door, but my grandmother, Ram Rakhi, refused to let him in, asking, "Who is this Firangi?" the native word for European. She could not recognize him. Besides, he had acquired an even fairer complexion while recuperating in a hospital in the south of France. It was only when he recounted to her some intimate details that she realized that he was in fact her Atma Singh, and she let him in. Then she asked him, "What have you done to yourself?" He simply raised the right sleeve of his shirt and uncovered his dangling arm. That said it all. Some in the family had told her that those who crossed the 7 oceans didn't ever come back. Of course, thousands didn't. They died in Kutel Amara or in Flanders. So she was delirious with joy and relief at my grandfather's homecoming and couldn't contain tears. Thank you.